Okay, so, yeah, this is Fallout 4. This is the Commonwealth. I'm on an island, actually, so, yeah, you don't ever have to deal with that. But this is one of my more impressive builds. It's not quite complete. It's got all of everything I want where I want it. It just doesn't have the decorations, the nitpicky droppings. One of the builds I show you later actually will have those. But, yeah, without further ado, here's Camp Crow. You still have to get resources and stuff too. So building all of this is kind of a pain. And you can't mine in this Fallout. In Fallout 76 you can, but in this Fallout you can't. So you have to go and get this from like caves and stuff using junk. You bring the junk to the workbench and the workbench disassembles it. There are different types of connections. I typically don't use these poles because of this stationary thing. I don't like that. In here, just show you real quick. This is where I get all my power for the whole place. And there's master switches for everything in here. Keep it closed off for enemies. If they spawn, they can't get in through the concrete. And this is all important. I don't know what this is and why it's off, but yeah, we better leave that way. This is my garage. The lights are kind of on a grid. When you use these, each one has a different like capacity and length. So you have to kind of play with it a little bit. And in this game, it's incredibly touchy. So once you get it, you leave it and never touch it. But yeah, these are just suits of transportation. They offer a lot of extras and stuff. I put everything on separate power grids just because I'm anal about it. Most people don't do that, and they like to just leave their lights on. I really like to play with stuff. I organize everything. This is actually an ammo manufacturing plant, which I've molded and modified. I did all this without mods, by the way. There are mods for this game, but I've done all of this without them. I've gotten that dresser to be clipped outside so that I can drop off stuff without having to open this door. Yes, this door opens independently, as a garage door should. So you have to do armor and weapons workbenches as well. All that stuff is pretty in-depth. All this kind of, like that, I could touch and it would move, because you have to drop it on its own. Same with like that kind of stuff. You can't just clip those on there. I have to do all that by hand, because it clips through if you try to use it the proper way. Shut that door. Of course, non-functional. You have to use the pool balls for ceramic. The pool sticks are actually a weapon. All these decorations are stuff that you get in the game that I like to put on display for no reason. Usually you just hoard them, and I do have dressers full of stuff. They give you a variety of everything. They give you a variety of wall mounts, electrical outlets, armors, display racks. It's a lot of fun to play with. It's a very in-depth building system. Alright, on to home. See, if he was with me, he would have opened these doors by now. Swear to God. Use barn doors for the outside, because I'm an animal. And then this is where the wiring gets tricky. You kind of really have to play with stuff. Float it around, make it work with your will. And yeah, I had to get it all separate. Had to get it on separate breakers, because I like doors to function. So we turn that one on. I believe that's the upstairs and the living room breaker, and then this is the kitchen breaker and the bedroom breaker. Yeah, this is, yeah, I'll show you fine. This is a separate secret room where I keep the big boys. These are daily users. Yeah, you want to use this stuff daily because shit gets hairy out there. It's kind of fun though. Extra stuff. I'm not even done with this. Level 95, not even done yet. All kinds of stuff. This should be filled to the brim. Really quite a bummer it's not. I kind of play with stuff like the fireplace. They don't give it to you. Embarrassing. What else we got? Oh, let's go over here. We've got... Damn it, that's supposed to be covered up. These are magazines. Give you boosts. Some of them give you extra stuff to build. This is a fun one. Yeah, I like the Enclave, so had to have secret rooms and stuff. Yep, perfect. That's ready to go again. It's like a password. So this is the kitchen. Comes out. Now this latrine is done. Shit on the haters. All this shit is functional, by the way. Stoves. Gotta be able to cook your food. Not really. There's no starvation or anything in this game, which kind of sucks. Yeah, this is the outside deck. Private balcony for the master bedroom. Get freaky with your lady out there if she wasn't dead from nuclear explosion. And yeah, this is my bedroom. You know, I have two beds, you know, to make the crippling loneliness even more deafening. This is all functional gear that you want to have, but I don't use any of it. This elevator works even if the power's off. It's crazy. I really do like this elevator. Have it on its own breaker. Yep, we've got all these outfits. I just like to collect. Gives you a reason. This here's my office. We keep the door open, no big deal. It's extra crazy stuff like, yeah, that's all legendary gear. Not really a great view, I'd say, but it's a view nonetheless. So yeah, everything works like that in this game. It's pretty cool. Here we go. So yeah, let's place a little more in depth. I mean, I'm sad, really. Nobody but me and Mel would see this, and I still write notes to, like, quote-unquote customers. Yeah, it's on a power grid, but I just leave this one on. It's a 24-hour museum, you know? Yeah, this is from the DLCs, everything. This is all Fallout 4. And the stuff actually stayed in place for not being on here for many years. All this hand-play stuff stays in place. I'm impressed. For once. I mean, not typically, you know. Performance of Fallout 76 is much worse than this. But this here is not bad. Staying in place like that. Want to do the memorabilia from Nuka World. I sectioned them off. This is Nuka World. That's Far Harbor. This is, yeah, different flavors. Usually it was only Nuka-Cola and then they added Vim. It was pretty cool. Like I said, hand placed. That's activatable, but this is activatable. All that in-cabinet stuff, though, that's hand placed. Tediously. Got nice classical music in the background. You know what's up. My boy's playing Ark. He likes it. I like it too. I'm missing it right now.
No, she said thanks for asking Mom about the kitchenware because she's getting rid of everything. She did exactly what I thought she would do. I offered her 80 for the TV. She countered offered at 100, and Mom said she'd have no problem giving her $100 for the TV plus Rook.
Oh, well there you go. So I did it with one switch, and it's the computer, and it turns on the whole house, but it's separate. It comes from these generators down here instead of the big one. Because that one needs a big one, and this one needs a big one. I've tried to do it separately. It has a little bit of power left over on both sides, and that's why it's set up this way. And that generator, those, are actually for the ammo factory. So the way I did builds is much more efficient than this. So I must have learned something somewhere. Bill is after Fallout 76. This is before Fallout 76. So the next settlement in the video that I show you is going to be my camp from Fallout 76. And that one is a little bit smaller fun. But yeah, all this stuff is tediously placed on this one, which you can't really do in the Fallout 76 one, which is kind of a big bummer. It wastes some of this space if you don't do this. I like doing this. Those don't stack nicely, but they'll stay together. You gotta separate your foods. That's kind of hilarious. I don't know if I did that or it was an accident, but it looks good. Looks like somebody's been here, you know, but that's impossible. But looking lived in, that's how you want it to look, is lived in. You walk in on dinner, that's what I like it to look like. So a little bit of crap laying around, boxes everywhere, I like that. You know, it's extra storage. You want functionality. See, this pool table is complete though. Bam bam, still can't play it, but it's fun. Little sidebar, a little bit of fun, you know, have a little bit of fun. I love building these indoor fireplaces like this because they don't give you one that works like that. It puts out a little bit of light and it doesn't look great, but I have fun. I do my thing. Oh, this is my office here. I almost forgot my office. The King's Throne. Whatever. What do you do? What do you do? Yeah. Bedroom. Two lonely ass beds again. You know how it is. Hand placed. That's hand placed. It's my favorite gun in the series, the Gauss rifle. A lot of fun. You have to charge it up. Oh, one more building on this one. That's right. Empty space. What a bummer. Don't worry about that red blob. That's nothing. That's gamers who don't stay on past midnight. Just kidding. Oh, I better not put that in, but I'll put that in too.
How did you do the dock? Did you just do foundation?
Yeah, I just put foundation down. They told me to use pillars, which I'm gonna play with that a little bit more too. I really like building, so. This is my garage. This garage is a little bit different. Yeah. A little smaller.
In our greenhouse, that was
a little more
what,
humble as well.
3x3?
I love having garages on switches. I love being able to open garages and shut garages while my lights are still on. And this game makes it incredibly hard to do that using one power source. And especially if you want to do other switches on that power source. Coming back to this game, I wonder if I could even do that correctly now. Because I was doing it correctly on Bill. And now I feel like I would do it like on this one. It's not as nice. All hand placed again. Gotta hand place it. Gotta clip a little bit. Game really doesn't give you a choice. This is fun. Figured this switch out. I think that's how you have to do it right there. Extra XO1, you keep the extra XO1 in there. Extra power suits. Again, no mods. You know, I don't like using mods. Gotta go up and build just like that. That's what you gotta do. Really do like building. Explosives and ammunition. Very good. Maybe you guys be into it. I like it in the journey. It's hard, it's challenging, you have to hunt. You can keep food on you, it's a challenge. Experience to do that, and I love that they did that with this. And I really did like this game for a very long time. It got a lot of hate. Yeah, I went pretty crazy with my camp. This is my follower's house. She goes into my camp all the time anyway, so whatever. She can do what she wants. Oh, that's my nuke. This is my house. We'll start with the house. This used to do a wraparound, but I have a glowing mutant hound problem that like to come at me, so whatever.
You know,
This is my inside area. It's my garage, as usual, still functional. The switches are glitched in this game. They'll stay on. Even when you turn them off, you'll come back and they'll still be on. So, whatever. Use them like normal. I'm sad that that's hidden. It says kill, laugh, love. Let's see up here. This one you can lock it so people can't go. So a lot of good that does when you have mutations that launch you 90 feet in the air from jumping. I've got all of this, again, on separate switches. You need to be on separate switches. It's crucial. These are supposed to light up. Oh, you know what? It's not turned on right now. This is all your transfers to your stash box. It's not like switchable. So it goes to the same spot for this one. I wasn't allowed to be nitpicky. Just for fun, I want to show you guys my wiring. This is my wiring nightmare. It's actually freaking genius. I don't want to hear anything about it other than genius. It works perfect. This is actually set up for turrets, just in case. I took them down. Don't need them. Take up build room. Left that just in case. That's all. Per power. This is purifier power. It's all marked in there too. This stuff goes to house and room. This one goes to bathroom down there. I forgot to show you. That's all set up differently in this one. Oh yeah, there it is through the window. Perfect. Yeah. Here's the wiring nightmare. So bedroom, I saw that was off. So that must be an off switch. Must be dead. It's just telling me that it's on. Same one, probably shower or bathroom. I don't know. Well, that was on. See vendors here. Vendors on now. So I'll have stuff in it that are ready to sell. I close them off because somebody will come by and sell. And I have max cap amount. Cool. Glad they did that. Wish I had even more than that. I think it was 20,000. Pretty sure. Who knows? Ammo converter. Just sits here on Ghost. Power. Sure. If this is right. Can't really remember at this point. Yeah, bathroom real quick. That's cool. So yeah, it's got functional sink. And better functional shower that actually gives you radiation. Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah.
It's crazy.
A lot of fun. That's what I got. That's all I got for you. Visit other people's camps too and see their ideas. Sometimes they're crazy,